guys, so I have all my shepherd's pepper seeds right here, and I cut them up, all my peppers that Q sent me here. So now let's do a taste test. This is eating the shepherd's pepper raw. They do have a sweet taste, and they have a very pungent bell pepper flavor. So I cannot wait to put these in my dinner tonight. If you want a bell peppery taste, trust and believe this pepper right here, the shepherd pepper, is going to give you all that. And as I can see, my water over there is boiling. So let me get these Cipollini onions, woo, right here. I got 2 of them that Q sent me, and I am going to set you guys up over there by the stove with me, and I'm going to set the timer for 2 minutes. All right, guys, so I have it set up. Hot water's here, and I'm going to take this spoon, put this Cipollini onion in there, and I'm going to cut the timer on for 2 minutes. Q says you only need 2 minutes. And she said you should be able to see the tops of the, I guess, the onion peels start coming away. See, when I push it down low, how it starts to bubble. You guys see that? So we gonna wait. We have 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. And you can see that it's starting to come loose from the sides. I'll show you once our time is over. And I got to get my gloves too, so I can make sure I don't get none of this juice from this Cipollini onion into my eyeballs, because I am following Q's directions. I'm not trying to get none of this in my eyeballs. Now this one, let me see if it looks like if it's coming away from it. Now this one, you can see the skin coming away from it. Let me see if I can show you. You see how you can see the skin pulling away right here from the onion? Just 2 minutes, but I think we're going to need a little bit longer than 2 minutes, because this one doesn't seem like the skin is breaking away from it. So we're going to give this another minute. Yeah, we'll give this another minute. That one looks good. This one is like on the struggle bus. Doesn't want to release it. So like I said, I'm going to cut this bad boy up, put it in a little container, and then I'm going to use it in my dish tonight. Now that one looks like it's pulling away. This one still looks like it's trying to hold on to its skin. This one's going to be the difficult one right here. I might have to let that one stay in there a little bit longer. But when the minute is up, we'll take this one out and we'll put it in a bowl with some cold water. All right, timer's going off. We're going to let that other one stay in there for a little while because it is being difficult. So we're going to take that other one out And we're going to put it in some cold water. That's what Q said. She said 2 to 3 minutes, but this one right here, it don't want to do what it's supposed to be doing. But this one looks like it's starting to pull away. Because she says you got to take that top layer off. And it does look like the top layer is trying to come off. So I think this one, we can go ahead and try that on. All right, so let's go put this under some cold water, but that's what it looks like. All right, family, so I got the Cipollini onions in the cold water. Putting me on some gloves. So I don't have to worry about any of that stuff getting into my eyeballs. All right, so let's see. Q said it should be easy to get this outer skin off, so. Oh, it doesn't look like it's too bad. Can you guys see the outer skin right there? I'm gonna peel it off. See? Trying to get none of that juice in my eyeballs. So I'm doing it at a distance. See? I'm pulling it off. It's some thin skin. So I did mine for like maybe 3 minutes. Looks like all the outer skin is off. Dip it in this cold water. Here it is. That's that one. Now let's do this one. This one was a struggle bus, child. There we go. See? That one off. Scooting away. I ain't trying to get it in my eyeballs. You said it'll be kind of slimy, and it is. It's a little slimy. You can smell it though. Ooh, this is a pungent. It's slimy on this side. Let's see, some of that stuff still coming off. See? Looks like I got it all out. All right, let me double check this one. Yeah, this one looks good too. So that's what the Cipollini onion looks like once you get all the skin and stuff off of it. Just like that. Now we're going to chop it up. Still going to be wearing my gloves. All right, so you said take the core out. These kind of like fall apart. So let's see if you can dice it like a normal onion. And I remember she was saying, I wonder if she could ring it. Yeah, Q, you can ring it. See? See how I was able to ring it? I guess this part, maybe I shouldn't eat that part. But we're going to cut this part up. It smells like a pungent onion. And I'm going to put this in a container. And I'm going to cut this part off. It'll need that part. And just dice it up. Take this part off. You know where all the roots come out? Just take that part off. Cut it up. Okay. Cut these all up nicely. Dice it. It's a very strong. I'm going to taste a piece of this onion too. Put this to the side. It's going to be our taste test onion. Woo! Need to put a piece of bread in my mouth, cutting up these onions, because I'll have to put a piece of bread in my mouth for the other onion, because these things are some pungent. So I see what Q's talking about. How got to be careful. Okay, let me get a container so I can put these onions out in, and let me get a piece of bread. I'm gonna make sure I wash my hands really good touching these onions. I'll lay them right there. All right, I'll be right back. Hi, you guys. So I got a piece of bread because my mother always said when you are cutting an onion, take a piece of bread, put it in your mouth, and cut your onion, because the fumes that come up from the onion will go into the bread and it won't get to your eyes. So I'm not going to be able to talk when I put this bread in my mouth, because I'm going to cut these onions up really quick. And then we're going to come back and we're going to taste a piece of this Cipollini onion. All right. So let me put this bread in my mouth, put my gloves on, cut these onions up, and then we'll come back for a taste test. Here we go. All right, you guys. So now I cut them all up. They're in this container. I'm going to discard all these other ones, wipe this counter off, and then we'll have our taste test. Woohoo! Those onions are like, whoo, pungent. All right, let's see. Wipe this off. Okay. All right, here we go. Taste test time for the Cipollini onion. Take this little piece right here. Here we go. Mmm. Now, I'm not usually an onion girl, but chow, whoo, this onion is sweet and it got some heat to it. Now, you know, the girl is not a person that likes hot things. This bad boy here If you want an onion that got a kick to it, Cipollini is the onion for you. And I'm definitely, when I try to go to my farmer's market, I'm going to see if they have a Cipollini, or as you guys already know, that I'm growing some Cipollinis from seed. So remember I showed you I had two that germinated, and I looked today and it was still just two. So I took those two, and hopefully they will grow me an onion. But child, can you imagine sweet onion? Now this onion is sweeter than the Vidalia onion. And with that, with the shepherd pepper, this combination right here alone is going to be amazing. I am so excited to cook a meal with the shepherd's pepper and this Cipollini onion. Woohoo! Way to go, Q. You done open your girl's eyes to something new, two new things. But I'm telling you about this Cipollini onion. I still have some of it in my mouth, and it's putting a little heat to the back of my throat. You know, they say to the back end. This right here is bringing in the flavor and a mild. It's not like a jalapeno hot. It's almost like a mild heat. But this right here is an onion that should be talked about more, put on the market, or have these grown in the grocery store, or at least available in the grocery store or every farm market around the world. If they are able to grow this Cipollini onion, should have that on their tables ready for us as gardeners or just consumers and shoppers to be able to purchase this onion. OMG. So excited. So, with that being said, I want to say thank you, Q, for all the wonderful hints that you gave me in order to cut into this Cipollini onion. Because, like you said, it is not like a regular onion. The size, the shape alone tells you this onion is new, exciting, and it is a contender. It should be in the top five of onions you need to always have in your uh, kitchen in order to cook fantastic meals. And same going with this shepherd's pepper. This should be in the top five as long as having this pepper in your gardens or having it as a staple when you're able to go to the store. That being said, this is your girl, Renee, from Renee's Garden Adventures, and I am going to sign off and let you know when I'm about to prepare a fabulous dish with the shepherd peppers and the cipollini onions. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. And your girl will see you in the next video. All right, guys, take care. Now I got to clean all this up because I don't want any of this onions residue left behind, because I don't want anybody in my family to accidentally touch a surface, touch their eyes, and then they'll be blessing me out. And I ain't trying to hear that today. Not when I'm having a good time discovering two new items from my girl, Q, from Qstead Homestead. Don't forget, go over there and check out Q. And she will always have something new and exciting to share with you on a day-to-day basis. All right, you guys, take care, and I love you all. Woohoo!